new to this. Would you like to come up? Exterior, streets of Boston, mostly Commonwealth Avenue, day. Paul and Jack are walking to Paul's apartment on Hereford Street.
So tell me, Bill, I get the impression that you may be new to this.
My name isn't Bill. It's Jack.
Oh, you did say Bill, didn't you?
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I get it. Just in case I turned out to be a real asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. So, Jack, are you new to this?
Yeah. I've never done this before.
You don't think of yourself as gay?
No. Not at all. Not really.
Well, it is, as they say, a bit of a step, and not one you want to take lightly.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Oh, God, the times I wish I had someone to ask. Fire away.
Do you sleep with women too?
Not anymore.
But you did before you...
Yeah, a couple. I was pretty slow getting started because I was afraid I was gay, and I didn't want to be. You know, pedophiles, predators, horrible people. It may sound strange in this day and age, but my family was really churchy. How about you?
I sleep with women. I'm no Leonardo DiCaprio, but I do all right.
I'm not surprised.
What do you mean?
The way you look, you shouldn't have any trouble finding willing partners, women or men.
Paul stops to pick a fragrant sprig from a bush.
Relationships?
What?
You know. Have you just broken up with your high school sweetheart, or are you married?
No, nothing like that. I wouldn't be here if...
Okay, just a simple question. So, no long-term relationships? Why not?
I haven't found the right girl. Why waste my time, or hers, if there's no future?
No future? Do you mean that you want a relationship with a man?
No, not... Maybe. I don't know. What's it to you?
You're right, of course. I didn't mean to. I only wonder because I intentionally ended it with the two women in my past to save them and me.
Intentionally?
Well, subconsciously, I suppose. That's just the opposite, isn't it? But you see, I was the one who broke it off both times, and I really think I was rescuing myself from a life I wouldn't be happy in. And them.
Did you love them?
Yes, but not in the way that they deserved.
But you weren't out, right?
Right.
So how did you know to do it? How did you know that you had to break it off with them if you weren't gay?
Oh, Jack, I wasn't out, but I always knew. That's my point.
City sounds, perhaps sirens, fill a brief silence.
I didn't admit it till much later, but when I was, 12, and all my friends were discovering girls, I realized one day that the bodies I really wanted to see were men's. All the legs I were looking at had hair on them.
That strikes a chord with Jack.
Even at college, my roommates' porn sites didn't interest me unless they included men. But being gay wasn't an option to me at the time, so I did what I had to do, which eventually included leaving the provinces. I'm from St. Louis.
Tulsa.
Oh my God, Tulsa? Then you know. There are fewer options in St. Louis, or Tulsa, I expect.
Yes.
Tulsa? Wow. Do you go back often?
No. My parents moved to South Carolina, and you can't go home again.
I wonder sometimes if what Wolf meant by that was that home is the place you have to leave.
I've always thought it was less romantic, more cynical. We don't really know where home is until we discover that we can't go back there.
Home is where you can't go back to, huh? Maybe that's it. Anyway, when I left the Midwest, I stopped dating women and started sleeping with men.
Relationships?
No, I'm very single. Sad, huh? Actually, it's worse than you think. 2 years ago, I was devastated to discover that I'm hopelessly in love with my best friend. Such a cliche. But it does mean that I'm free as a bird. And you and all the other great-looking men in Boston are safe.
They walk together silently for a while. They turn right on Hereford, then left onto Marlborough. Paul slows his pace. Jack does likewise. Jack is getting nervous. They stop.
This is where I live. Would you like to come up?
Sure.
End of scene.